a pesto. So delicious.
Well, Betty, you still do American Anchorage greens, right?
Yes.
I just love going there. I go to
know.
Anchorage, and the greens are so fabulous.
And they're such nice people to work with. Yeah, it's all a joy to me. It's like a highlight of my week. During COVID, right?
Right. And I go on Wednesdays, and as soon as I get there, Trevor just bounces right out the door, or his mother Patty, and it's like,
yeah,
it's like they're old time friends.
I know, it's so nice. Yeah, and it's always fun to see what we're getting.
Yes. And for those of you who don't know, Betty and I buy fresh grown greens through the Anchorage Greens Company. It's a new, I don't know, is it a company? Is it, I don't know what to call it, but it's a greenhouse, and they sell us greens that we pick up once a week. And we get something different every week from, I can't even remember all the names of everything, but they grow beautiful things. It's all hydroponically grown. And I eat more salads because I go there.
Me too.
Buy that product. Yeah.
And they taste good. And the greens taste
good.
Mm-hmm.
And Bailey still lives with me, my 22-year-old granddaughter, and she hits up the greens as well. So I know she's getting good food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So what did everybody do for Christmas? Did you have some fun? Did you get outside? What did you guys
No.
I didn't have any. I never had the Christmas spirit this year, which is unusual. It took all my effort just to go get a few gifts.
Yeah.
I just didn't have it.
Yeah.
I even put up the tree, and I decided that was enough. I didn't put out anything else. Trying to get the spirit, it never came.
Well,
it's a hard year.
It is a hard year. And I decided to accept that. So maybe next year will be terrific. We'll see. There's always a future.
Stayed home and had a little bit to eat. We fixed a little and we unfroze a little and watched movies. And we have 2 adult children, a son and daughter. And the nice thing this year was that each of them had someone very special with them this year that they spent the day with, and our son with a girlfriend, a nice girlfriend, and her family, and spent the time there. So we were really happy that our children were that day.
That's great. Well, Charlie and I took a nice walk out at a trail system called Crevasse Moraine, which is close to Palmer. And it's just a nice, easy, up and down hilly place to go. And it was just fun. We took Heidi and she had a great time. And then as we were coming back, getting close to the parking area, there were quite a few people sliding down. There's a big sledding hill there. And so there were kids with their sleds and their tubes that they had just gotten for Christmas. And it was just so fun to watch people having fun outside. And that was really a high point for us yesterday. And the weather was nice. It wasn't too cold. It wasn't raining. It wasn't too windy. It was just really nice. And some of you know, or I guess, that I was singing with a virtual choir for the fall. And so the concert was on the 23rd, so a couple of days ago. So anyway, I got to listen to that, lots of Christmas music, and because we weren't singing the concert during the concert. It was all recorded, So anyway, it was, it felt good to be part of something, a group effort of people all around the world, even though we couldn't do it in person. So I think having these connections like this, it's really important to me, since we you know, like if we want to sing, we can't do it the usual way, or if we want to visit or play games or whatever, can't do it the usual way. So I think it's just so important to be able to connect like this. And it's not the same, but it's certainly better than everybody staying in their own cave and waiting for time to pass, thinking maybe someday it'll change.
We loved it. It was very, very great. Oh man, we couldn't get away from it. It was awesome. Beautiful.
Great. Well, thank you. And it is up on YouTube, so anybody can watch it anytime. But I did want to go.
How do you find it?
Well, I can send out an email for you. And,
Yeah, do that.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was just lovely. I looked for you, Delise, and I must have missed your face. I know you were in there somewhere, but we certainly enjoyed the music.
I never saw my face either.
I mean, I saw lots of little faces on there.
Right, right. And the man who leads it, Simon, he's just incredible. You know, he sings all of the parts. Well, first he arranges all the music, and then he records his voice singing each of the harmony parts, including, you know, soprano, alto, tenor, bass, all the way down. And then we get to listen to that on our own and learn the part, and then we record it on our phone and send it in. And anyway, and then he puts it all together, and he has a team of people that help him, but you know, there are hundreds of people doing this, and then recording it all and editing it so that it's all fits together exactly right. So, hi Haryatma, welcome.
Hi, Haryatma.
Hello.
We can't see your whole face, only the top of your head. If you can lean,
There you go.
maybe you can lean the monitor down a little bit or something.
Better.
Well, who else I'm going to wait a little bit before we start the games, just because I don't want anybody to miss out. But anybody else want to share a little bit about your
I do.
your experiences were? Yeah, Mary.
Oh, hi.
I love music and oops. Excuse me. Are you trying to say something, Lynn? Okay. So I love music, so I would love to get the link and hear that too. So I've been listening to a lot of wonderful music and stories on public radio here, KUAC. And it's been kind of special this year in the neighborhood. Well, first of all, we have a lot of links in the area. That's made it special, I can tell you. And a lot of people are just not doing a lot, but they're putting up more lights this year. They're on the 2 streets that I frequent. We walk a lot. I take the dog, and we've been walking almost daily. And so people have been putting up more lights, but also there's been a bring back the light celebration, like a solstice celebration where everybody was supposed to put some sort of light, like an ice candle or something out front, and just, there's no particular way to do it, but just at 5 p.m. last Sunday. So we all did that, and it turns out that a lot of the neighbors put the ice candles on other neighbors' porches, and
Oh, nice.
so it was a really lovely thing. I'm not sure if this was Alaska wide, because it was sponsored as a public event on mental health, you know, like Alaska Mental Health, you know, just it's like in solidarity through COVID-19. So that was a really lovely thing. And there may be something, you know, for New Year's, like up here on the public radio, people are turning in the songs that they want to hear, and it's just kind of closer knit feeling. And there's going to be like a celebration with public input. But, you know, New Year's also is another time to watch for these events.
Well, that's so neat that your whole community was doing that. So you had a sense of community together, not everybody just lighting their own candles.
Yeah, it's very special.
Nice.
we've had a lot of fireworks in Palmer, which has been nice, and also the lights. For Christmas, I don't know what we do without Zoom. It was something when I first had to step into Zoom, I thought, oh no. But on Christmas Day, we opened gifts with family via Zoom, played a few games via Zoom, talked to Lee's son and new wife in North Carolina, very concerned about the grandson. He's in Tennessee because we couldn't get a hold of him because of that horrible bombing. And all communication was wiped out clear over into Kentucky. Now it's back on finally. And they do have a lead now on all that devastation. But for a little while there, we thought, why can't we get a hold of those youngsters? How are they? But everyone is doing well. And I don't believe anyone lost a life other than they think the person that was responsible for it. But it's been a very quiet Christmas celebration for us, and watched some good movies and played some good games, and you just make the best of it.
Well, it's so great that you're able to be part of, you know, keeping up with like opening your presents with your family on Zoom
Right.
instead of
Yeah.
not doing that. Oh, I'm going to show you. We got a very special present. I'm going to show it to you.
What's this?
So some of you might remember who Karen Nealon is. She's my next door neighbor during the summer, but in the winter she goes down to Arizona. Well, she's an artist and she made this.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
She gave it
Wow.
to us.
Wow.
Very nice.
So
what
detailed.
medium is it? Is
Pardon?
it oil? Is it oil, water? What did she
Oh,
do?
it's called scratch board. She starts
Oh,
black and then she scratches off
Mhm.
everything that's not
Oh my.
what she's making. And then she's adding some, a little
Wow.
watercolor just gently to add a little bit of tones here. And then of course around the edge. And it's beautifully framed and everything. And
Oh, it's lovely.
And she's made a beautiful picture of Heidi. I'll show you that one. I think this is the first one she ever did.
That's so cute.
Oh, I like
What medium on that one?
Same thing. It's
Same.
scratch board.
Wow, she's quite she's really talented at that medium, isn't she?
Yeah, this is the first scratch board she ever did. And so this other one with the zebras, I mean, she's done many since then, but
Yeah.
she's learning, she's in an art certification program and she's learning lots of different things and putting different things together. But I know, I don't think anybody can do a better job than that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I mean, she looks like she's alive, you know? So she took the photo and she surprised us. She's our next door neighbor. So she's also the babysitter when we're not around. Heidi goes over to their house, except in the winter, she can't. But anyway, we got that picture, you know, and we could tell it was a picture, but we didn't open it till Christmas. And it was just like amazing because she's done a lot of art, but this is one just amazing. So
Wow.
that really made our day. And oh yes, I'll show you another one.
I've seen a lot of her other artwork, and this is the zebra one is one of my favorites.
So we have very talented friends, is what I can say. We also got this.
Wow.
Whoa.
And guess who made that? Merida's husband, Frank.
Oh my word.
It's all carved and not
Beautiful.
carved, but what do you don't call it carved, but whatever
No.
it is.
Yeah.
It's scroll sod.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Beautiful.
It's amazing.
So yes, we have very talented and generous friends. That's all I can say. Anyway. Okay, well, I think, well, anybody else who wants to talk, you should talk a little bit and then we'll start a game. So we've got several games. So it's going to be fun.
Do we need paper and pencil or anything to play?
Not for the ones I've got.
Oh, good.
Nope. You all ready?
Sure.
Okay. Well, the first one is actually, we're going to just sing a couple of Christmas songs, but we're going to sing them a special way.
Oh, no. This is painful.
So anyway, the first time through, we're going to sing two songs. One is We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and the other one is Jingle Bells. And we're just singing the chorus, not the verse. And so we're going to, if we all left our sound on, it would just sound like chaos. It wouldn't work together. So everybody will have to mute your own audio while we do it, but then be sure to sing. Okay, so the first time through, we just sing it. And then the second time through, we're gonna, leave out a word and put in emotion, and then we'll do it another couple more times. So let's just sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas first. So I'll just leave my sound on so you can hear what's going on. Okay, ready?
We mute now, correct?
What?
Yes.
We
Yes, mute yourself now. And then just sing along with me at your end. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay, so that's a whole thing that we're singing. So now the next time we're going to sing and when we say wish, oh no, sorry, not yet. When we say Christmas, we're just going to clap. Okay. We wish you a Merry. We wish you a Merry. We wish you a Merry and a Happy New Year. And so now when we say wish, we're going to go whoosh like that with your hands up, and you say whoosh. And so we're going to do that on whoosh, and we're still going to clap on Christmas. Okay. We whoosh Merry. We whoosh Merry. We whoosh Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. One more. Okay, now we're going to add on Happy New Year. We're going to go Yahoo. Okay, and we're doing all the other ones too. Ready? We wish Merry. We wish Merry. We wish Merry and a Happy Yahoo. I hope you're laughing. Ugh, Peggy doesn't know what Peggy will be right back. She doesn't know what our passcode is because she must not.
Dog likes it.
What's that?
He's going crazy. He loves it.
Okay, so now the next one is Jingle Bells. I wonder if I have to send her one second. Peggy's having trouble getting in because she has the wrong passcode, I guess. So I'm going to forward this to Peggy. Okay. I forward the email to you again just now with all the info, period. Okay, so the next one, this is pretty fun. Okay, so we're going to sing Jingle Bells. And the first time we'll just sing it all the way through. So let's do that, and then I'll show you the fun parts. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Sing along. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Okay, so now when we go jingle, we're going to go jingle like we're jingling bells. Okay, ready now. Jingle bells. Whoops. I messed it up. Okay, let's start again. Bells, bells, all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Bells, bells, all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Okay, so now next time is when we get to oh, what fun it is to ride. We're going to be doing this like we're riding a horse, okay? Okay, ready? Bells, bells, all the way. Oh, what fun in a one-horse open sleigh. Bells, bells, all the way. Oh, what fun in a one-horse open sleigh. Okay, now one more thing. When we get to the one-horse open sleigh, we're gonna go. Okay.
I
So
see that you muted us.
what? Yeah.
Martin muted us.
Okay, so you ready? So everybody's got to get your bells ready. Ready, go. Bells, bells, all the way. Oh, what fun. In a right. Bells, bells, all the way. Oh, what fun. Hey!
All righty then.
Okay, so much for Christmas caroling for tonight. Okay, you can turn your sound back on unless you've got some background noise.
That is actually pretty invigorating, I gotta say. It was
Yeah. I know, because I can't, I'm just not good at it. So I always mess up. And so then I'm laughing. And so that's a good thing. Okay. Well, so Tony's going to lead a game. I'll let her talk about it. And everybody's going to get a turn at this. And so maybe, I mean, if you're home alone and there's no background sound, then it's not a problem. But if there's any background sound, if you could just mute yourself until we get to you when you have your turn. But if you're the only one there, then no need to mute.
Okay, I think probably you might have played this before at one time or another, called 10 questions. And we'll probably start in the upper left-hand corner. And I'm assuming we probably all have the same grid of people in the same order. So I would start with you, Bob. And you have to guess what I have in my box. You can tell it's not really big, maybe 12 by 8 by 8. And you get 10 chances. And I'm going to just suggest that sometimes you want to ask, is it animal? That's one question. Is it mineral? Is it vegetable? So that just kind of brings it down to something a little more manageable. Is it something indoors? Is it something outdoors? Is it something we eat, we wear, whatever it might be? And then if, say, he gets it in 10, then he wins that particular round. We're not going to keep any scores. But let's say after 10, we pass it over to Lynn, and then she gets a chance to do it, and we go right on around. Now, sometimes you get it in less than 10, and other times it goes to the next person, maybe even the next person. If it goes over 10 all the way around, which rarely ever happens, and I'll say it, then I give you a big hint, like it starts with the letter C, or it has 8 letters in it. So it's just kind of fun. So good luck to you. You see my box.
It's all yes, only yes and no questions. Yes
What's
and
it?
no questions. Just yes and no questions.
Just yes and no, exactly. Okay, we'll start with you, Bob. You can, and I'm going to be marking down, so I'll know if you've gone to your 10.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with animal because we have a beautiful animal.
You just asked me one question. Is an animal? That's no.
Oh,
Next, you get to do 10 of them.
is it a vegetable?
No.
It's gonna take a while.
I know. Is that all 10?
Keep going. Is
Oh, no, you got 8 more questions you can ask me. You got lots of chances.
is it paper?
Okay, is it paper?
Is it what?
Paper?
Not paper, no.
I'm not doing well on this.
sorry.
Yeah.
Is it something to eat?
Okay, is it food?
No, it's not food.
Wow.
Mm,
I'm gonna blark, yeah.
Is it made of wood?
Okay, is it made of wood?
No, it's not. These are great. I mean, you're asking wonderful questions. You're narrowing it down. And it's harder when you're the first person because we're narrowing down our category. And hopefully we can all remember what he's asked and it'll help each one of us. Okay, you've got 5 more. You're doing great.
Something to eat out of it?
Do we eat out?
Eat out of it.
We eat out of it. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. It's not that though, no.
Wow. Traveling? Is it traveling?
It's not travel related, no.
The digital?
Sorry,
Digital?
not digital. Very good question.
I'm running low.
Gosh, I'm running-
Yeah, 2 left. You're for the first person. You've asked excellent questions.
Don't worry
Let's see.
about it. I'm out of questions. I don't know. Do you write with it?
Yeah,
It's
just
for-
not coming
It's, do you write with it?
up. Wow. You write with it?
No, that's a great question. Only one more. Go ahead and try, and then we'll give Lynn a try at it.
So that would be a pencil or something.
No, it's not.
No.
She said no.
No, you already said that.
So, is it a piece of art?
Piece of art. How about that?
Oh, that's great too, but unfortunately, no. Lynn, now you get to pick up on all those wonderful questions that he kind of narrowed it down a little.
Oh dear.
Because we know it's not pencil, digital, animal, vegetable, travel. I can't even remember them all. They were great questions.
Can we pass to the next window up here?
You can pass, but you could sure have fun giving it a whirl. But if you don't want to, you don't have to.
Let's pass. We kind of,
Okay, pass, and we'll go over to Meredith. I have trouble with my glasses here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what about me?
Do you wear it?
I'm going in order. Gosh, maybe we're not all in the same
Oh,
order.
we must have to go in the
Just
same
go by
order.
your
Yeah.
order, Tony.
I've got Lynn and Bob, myself, and then Meredith. Is everybody in that order or maybe not?
No,
No,
No.
just
Okay,
call
okay.
people's,
We'll just
yeah,
have.
just call people's names.
Just
Yeah.
call it.
I will. On my screen, Meredith's the next person.
Can you wear it?
Yes.
oh,
Is it something a female would wear?
Yes.
oh,
Do you sleep in it?
Not usually, no.
Do you wear it outside when it's cold?
Yes.
Is it a coat or a wrap of some kind?
No, it is not. That's 5. You're doing good. You're narrowing it down.
Is it a hat?
No.
Is it a t-shirt?
No.
Is it shoes?
Shoes, no.
Socks?
No. One more.
Oh, one more. Is it a robe of some kind?
No, it's not. Now I've got my next person is Sue Ann. Would you like to give it a whirl, Sue Ann?
Not really, but I thought, is it a hat?
Well, she asked a hat, so
No, she didn't. She said, is it a coat?
oh, I heard coat, but I thought I heard hat. I'm sorry. Go right ahead. It's not a
And
hat.
the other question I had, could it be boots?
No, great. That's really a great question, but nope.
And it's something we wear. I'm lost. I'm going to pass.
Okay, and I have got Linda. You're next. I'm going to give a hint here. I'm going to give when I find that it's getting a little tougher, and then when you hear it, you're going to go, oh yeah. But it starts with the letter M. Does that help? I don't know. Go ahead, Linda.
Is it a muffler?
No,
How about mittens?
no, but great M words.
How about earmuffs?
No, darn, you're doing so good.
Can I ask? I had a question.
Okay,
Is it a mask?
you can't, it's not your turn.
I know,
I'm sorry, Sue Ann. Okay,
I know. It just occurred to me.
yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Linda.
Oh, I could ask that question. Is it a mask?
It is a mask. I'll show you.
Anne.
You're welcome, Linda.
I wanted to give it to you. This is my husband's mask, and I just crack up when he's got this on. Look at that silly.
Oh, look at that.
The great big goofy smile. Oh gosh, you guys are very good at this. You want to try another one?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, why not? Okay, let's see. Okay, I've put another object in the box, same box, and since Linda, now it's to Lisa.
Is it something you wear?
No,
Is it a tool?
no,
Is it relating in some way to eating?
I can barely hear you.
Is it related in any way to eating?
No, no, it is not.
Is it related to words?
Words?
Words.
No, it is not. Great questions.
So not a book. Is it a vegetable?
No.
Is it a
That-
mineral?
Sorry?
Mineral.
No. Well, yes.
Oh,
Is it made of metal?
No.
Is it a rock?
No. I'm not sure about the mineral thing, and if I've led you astray, it's just not a vegetable. Hmm.
Is it a plant?
You know, I'm going to say derived from, and usually I'll say yes and no, but I'm going to say derived from because I may not have edged you in the right direction. Go ahead. I'm going to give you an extra question.
Oh. Is it something that we use, tangibly use it? Is it something that I have at my house too?
Yes, you do, and that's your 10.
That's 10, okay.
Okay, Charlie.
Uh, well, is it a flower?
No,
Well, is it a potted plant?
no.
Oh, you did. Okay, so back to Delisa's question. You said it was derived from a mineral or derived from a vegetable?
Derived from a vegetable product, yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay.
It's not vegetable, but that's why it was kind of tricking me a little bit.
Okay.
Well, it could be, anyway, yeah, vegetable.
Would it be like a rope?
No, it is not a rope.
Well, is it something that you would use in your home,
Yes,
in your kitchen?
you could, yeah.
I know.
Well, well, how about in an office?
You could, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You can use it anywhere.
Is it something that you wear?
No, okay, I'm giving a hint now. Starts with M again.
Oh.
That's not very helpful.
hmm.
Well, is it like a tool, something you would use with your hands?
Not really, no. You have 3 more. You're doing good. You're narrowing it down for everybody else.
Doesn't feel like it.
We know what it's not.
Well, is it made of wood?
In a roundabout way, but yes, I'll say no, it's not made of wood. But yeah, it's in a roundabout way. It is not wood, it's made from wood. Or
Paper?
it is made of paper.
Ah, it starts with an M. Manuscript.
Oh, it's so good, but unfortunately, no, and that was your 10. I mean, that's a great one. Mary, what do you think? It's paper, it's M.
Oh, darn. Okay, so here originally, I just want to say, I was wondering if it was salt, bouillon, or a salt lamp. But now that you said M, totally perfect.
And it's made out of paper.
I honestly, like, I don't even have a good question. So you can't eat it, right?
No,
Okay. Wear it. Can you wear it?
made of paper, starts with the letter M.
No, I can't think of anything. Made of paper, starts with M. Mailer, like mailing package.
That's a great one too, but unfortunately not the one.
Paper. And the mineral parts, like I'm saying,
Well, not mineral.
white, or
Yeah.
I like
Paper. It's paper. I'm gonna give another hint. Let's see.
paper. I was gonna say something. Is it seasonal, like Christmas ornament?
No, and it's used every day. Maybe that's a good hint.
Toilet paper.
Well, it has to be toilet paper, but it's an M word.
Okay. Honestly, I'm seriously flawed at this. I can't think of a single question. How many do I have left? About two. Because
You've only done three.
really, M, made of paper, you use every day. Do I use it in the home or outside the home?
Both.
Oh my God. Okay, paper. So, well, use every day paper. Oh my God.
Pretty much, I would say, maybe not everyone, but at least, yeah, pretty much.
Would you use it, I don't know, in your vehicle?
Good, yes.
You could. So it's not used exclusively in a vehicle. Is it used in a store?
No, you can use it anywhere, and yes, in a store, yes.
Okay. Oh my God. So
Warmer, it's getting warmer.
Well, I don't know, masking tape is paper, like a mask. I don't know.
Okay. You have 1, 2,
Okay.
3 left.
Mail a letter, something you put in the mailbox.
No, sorry, you have 2 left.
Yeah, let's get it over with.
You can guess if you want.
Maybe anybody who has a guess should just throw it out.
Yeah.
No. You go with that's the whole idea.
So usually when I walk, I think of things. I'm not walking, so I can't think of it.
I can't hear you.
So usually when I walk, I can think of something, but
Oh, this is just for fun. You're just throwing out guesses, and if it goes the next one, so what? That's just for fun.
And mineral, that's the thing that.
Yeah, it's not particularly minerals. Paper, I said. Yeah, paper.
Manila envelope. I don't know.
Okay, that's your 10. Peggy, what do you want to say?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you're muted. You're muted. You're muted.
Okay, I'm not muted. Yeah, I don't have any idea. I was gonna say a marker, but that's not a piece of paper.
Where you use it at the store.
Well, a notepad, but that would be paper, but it starts with an N. And
I'm marking a couple down there.
use it at a store. Use it at the store.
Well,
I
use
thought
it
it started with
anywhere.
an M.
Oh,
M.
what?
Doesn't it start with an M?
Yeah, it starts with an M. So you could use this, just a recap, you can use this any place, in your house, outside, at the store, any place you go. You can have it on you in your purse. Can you have it in your purse?
Yes, especially.
It's not, it can't be Kleenex because that starts with a K.
Right.
So
Hopefully you have this in your purse.
hopefully you'll have it in your purse.
Money.
Yes, I agree.
Perfect. Money.
Who said money?
Somebody said it, it wasn't me.
Yeah, I know. You can't blurt it out, but yes, it's money.
Wow, that's perfect.
I mean, it's from a tree, so it's a kind of like vegetable coins or mineral. It was kind of that once you got into the paper realm, you really did well then. You were narrowing it way down. We want to make sure everybody gets a turn. So we'll do another one. And this time I'm going to put it in there and just tell you right off, it's vegetable. And that means we're coming over to Haryatma. Haryatma, you need to, there you go.
Yeah. So it's a vegetable, you said?
Because since they seem to be kind of hard, I'm going to make them just a little simpler, narrow it down for you.
Okay, so it's a vegetable.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's in that family. It's not animal, mineral, it's vegetable as far as in that family.
Oh, I see. And let's see. Is it hard?
Yes.
Is it perishable?
Yes.
Let's see. And you said it's you remind me, you said it's a vegetable. Yeah.
Well, it's in the vegetable family. It's not animal, it's not mineral. It's in the vegetable family, meaning it's something that's grown.
So it's a plant of some sort.
Uh-huh. And so do you eat it?
Yes.
Okay, it's edible. Is it round?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it a spaghetti squash? No.
No, great guess, though. Great guess. That's warmer.
Let's see. Is it green?
It can be, yeah.
When it's ripe, it's yellow?
Can be.
Oh, can be. Let's see.
Look at Haryatma.
Yeah.
Sort of.
But
Haryatma, look at Mary.
Mary.
You guys are cheating delightfully. Mary.
So is it in season now?
No, but they're still in the stores. It's probably in season somewhere.
Not here, though.
Yeah. I don't think she saw the big hint.
I don't think she saw it. No.
I don't think I saw it.
Oh, it's okay. Someone put it up on the
Hey,
screen. for
Mary,
me.
where are you?
Oh, I didn't see it. No.
Good.
Mary, show it to us.
Apple? Is that Apple?
Oh, God. We still have a few people
Good
left.
job.
See, we're into teamwork in this group.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a new item in my box, and oh, I don't want to give you too much. Oh, it's a tool. I'll just say it's a tool. We'll start with you, Betty. I have you next on my screen.
Is it a tool for building?
Yes?
Is it a hammer?
No?
Is it a screwdriver?
Yeah, see, you got that really quick. That's
Way to
super.
go.
Okay.
Well, that was a good hint.
It helps a lot to narrow it down a little for you. Okay, I still see some more people there. So here we go. Another item. This is something you would find in your, this is for Anne, and find in your bathroom. And it could be elsewhere, but primarily.
Hey, do
I
you
can't
use
see
it?
you, Anne, so I hope you're there.
Yes, I'm here. Do you use it to wash?
No,
Do you use it to dry yourself?
no.
Do you use it to brush your teeth?
Absolutely, that's it. Wow. I
Toothbrush.
should have gone to these abbreviated sooner. I see another name over here. Guru, let's see here. All right, I put another item in my magic box, and it is something that you wear.
Do mostly women wear it?
It's something that you wear.
So males wear it.
I can't hear you, Guru.
Okay.
He said, do males wear it?
Oh, do male? Absolutely. Females, males, yeah.
Do you wear it around your neck?
No.
Is it a piece of clothing?
Clothing? No, it's not.
No.
You're narrowing it down very well.
Is it jewelry?
No.
Is it so it wouldn't be like a belt or anything like that, accoutrement.
I didn't hear that one. It's a what you said?
It wouldn't be like a belt or anything like
It's
except,
not a belt, no.
okay.
But it is something we wear, and you've narrowed it down pretty darn good.
You wear it every day?
Yes, I think most of us wear it every day, except Elisa. Oh, I probably gave it away. Okay.
Good one. That's a good one.
Gave it away.
Okay. A slipper.
What?
Slipper?
Slippers, shoes of any kind. I teased Elisa because she's our barefoot gardener.
Okay.
And I think, do you wear shoes? Not all the time in your house, right, Elisa, or do you?
I don't wear shoes in my house.
Okay, I figured you didn't, so it's safe to say that, but only maybe some of you know that we have a very barefoot lady here. Oh, that's wonderful. I think everyone got a turn. If you
So
want to play
Linda-
hand or
Linda
we can-
Yeah, she did.
Linda, did you get a turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure
All
did.
right.
Yeah, we can play more, or we can go ahead. I know, Delisa, you had another one, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And this is a voluntary thing, but it takes two people. So Charlie and I are going to demonstrate it. And then if whoever else wants to be, part of this duo that is going to do this little game thing together. So this is a game type of thing that I learned from a friend of mine who lives in Sweden. And she and her husband had taken an improvisation class. And so this is one of the things that they learned. So, Charlie, I bet you don't know what I have in my pocket.
Oh, Well, I do.
What?
You got a lizard in your pocket.
Oh, you're right. I do have a lizard in my pocket. And the reason I have a lizard in my pocket is because they're very, very rare. And the last time I went to Hawaii, I saw a lizard and I knew there wouldn't be any in Alaska. So I put it in my pocket, and it's been in my pocket for 3 years because there's no lizards in Alaska, but I didn't want to have a lizard free life, but that's why I have a lizard in my pocket. Okay, so now we switch roles.
Well, I bet you don't know what I have in my pocket.
I bet I do. I bet you have a corn cob in your pocket.
A corn cob. Well, I got really hungry yesterday and I ate that corn right up. And so I didn't have any place to put the corn cob. So I stuck it in my pocket.
So that's all there is to it. The one person says, I bet you don't know what I have in my pocket. The other person makes up something crazy, ridiculous, and the other, you don't know what they're going to say. So then when they say, yeah, you have this, then you have to make up some kind of a story about why you have that. So who wants to do that? Anybody want to volunteer to be one of the parts? Okay, Linda. Who else wants to do it with Linda?
I'll do it.
Okay, so Linda, you start and then she'll answer you. And if you need some reminders how it goes, then I'll just jump in.
If you don't know what I have in my pocket,
I bet I do. You have, I don't know why I raised my hand so fast. I know, you have a mouse in your pocket.
I do have a mouse in my pocket. And the reason I have a mouse in my pocket is because it's a star of a story that I wanted to tell my family and especially my grandkids at Christmas yesterday.
Oh.
But the
Well,
oven started burning up, so we forgot about our story. So I still have the mouse in my pocket till next Christmas.
that was good.
That was very good.
Very good.
Okay, so now Betty, you go.
Oh, wait, now let's see now. Oh, I bet you don't know what I have in my pocket.
I think I do know what you have in your pocket. I think that you have a bell in your pocket.
You're right. I have a bell in my pocket. I have a bell in my pocket so I can call the mice.
Very good. Anybody else want to do it?
Oh, come on.
I will.
Okay.
I'll bet you can. I don't know who's going to
Okay,
go.
so
with me.
who's gonna do it with Tony?
You're muted, Peggy.
Oh, Peggy, did you want to do it?
I'm trying to be respectful and mute myself, but yes, I would like to do it with Tony.
Okay, good.
Let's see. Well, I'll bet you can't guess what I have in my great big oversized pocket.
Yeah, I was thinking I knew what you had in your pocket because I saw it the other day when it was hanging out. And so it's a lot of ribbon in there. And I was wondering what you were doing with that ribbon.
That's your guess, is the ribbon?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yes, indeed. I do have ribbon, and it's wrapping up something that's very cuddly and warm and lovely.
Excellent.
So you have to tell the rest of the story, Tony.
Oh, okay. That cuddly, warm, lovely thing in my pocket is my little kitty cat that I decorated up for Christmas.
So that's what you were using the ribbon for, to decorate your cat?
Yes. With a big bow around her neck.
How did your cat like to be in your pocket?
It's a great, big, huge pocket where it can stick its little head out. Yes.
Okay, very good. So now, Peggy, you say, I bet you don't know what I have in my pocket.
I bet you don't know what I have in my pocket.
I'm going to guess that you have the most delicious sourdough bread in your pocket.
You are correct. I have made so many sourdough loaves breads that I've had to put them in my pocket. I've had to put them in the cabinets. I've had to put them in the freezer. They've just been overflowing everywhere. So that's why I have them in my pocket.
Anybody else want to do it? Pretty fun.
Merida, you can do it. She's muted.
Merida, do you want to do it with me? She's still muted. You're muted, Merida. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Do you want to do it with me?
I don't know what I'd say, but sure.
Okay. Well, Merida, I bet you don't know what I have in my pocket.
I bet I know what you have in your pocket. You've got a package of garden seeds.
You are so right. I have my garden seeds in my pocket because if the next warm sunny day, I'm going to plant my garden and it could happen tomorrow. And I don't want to miss the chance, it's important. So I always am prepared with my garden seeds. It's very astute of you to notice. Okay, so now you say.
Do I have to come up with something in my pocket?
No, you just say, I bet you don't know what I have. Yeah. So I get to say what you have in your pocket. So you tell me I bet you don't know what you have in my pocket.
I bet you don't know what I have in my pocket.
I bet I do. I'll bet you have a microwave in your pocket.
You're right. Have you seen the new miniature microwaves that just came out? They were just fabulous for Christmas gifts.
Oh, it's very good, Merida. Good job. Does anybody else want to go?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well, we have one more little game, and we can just do it, voluntarily. I don't want anybody to, not want to do this. So it's going to be a story, but it's a group story. So we're making the story up together. So I'm just going to start it, and I'll say one sentence, maybe one or two, and then somebody else carries it on from there. And then you say one or two, and then somebody else carries it on from there. And the idea is not to be logical. Outrageous is good, just like the pocket story. Okay, so I'm going to start. Well, I heard my doorbell ring yesterday and I was not expecting it. So I was really curious, what would I find at my door? So I went to the door, I opened it, and
much to my surprise, okay, there was 12 tiny reindeer. That's my part.
Okay.
Okay, Lynn.
And 10 clowns. Next.
Linda. Linda?
Yes. So the 10 clowns said,
they were looking for Santa because they found the reindeer, but no Santa, no packages.
Okay.
Santa had COVID.
So so the little clowns got on the reindeer's back, and with a little winkle of the nose, each and every one of those female deers flew off in the sky to find Santa.
Guru Bandhu.
And on the way into the sky, they met some cosmic cowboys. Cosmic cowboys were trying to rope the reindeer, and the clowns came to the rescue, but something else happened.
Cowboys?
Anybody else?
What happened? We have to find out what happened. Somebody help us out here.
Well, I heard something about cowboys. What happened with the cowboys?
They were trying to rope the reindeer,
Roping the reindeer.
the last one, the reindeer.
Well, then Superman came along to rescue the reindeer because he says, you cowboys are not going to put any ropes around these reindeer. These are free spirits and they do not have to get roped. And then Superman went on to find his next adventure.
Superman went to Disneyland. And he was just going to go on ride after ride until
they found it was close for COVID precautions. So they had to go swimming in the ocean.
They had to do what? I couldn't understand what you said.
They went to Los Angeles and went swimming in the ocean.
Oh, went swimming in the ocean.
Then they came back and they took a ride on the Aurora Borealis.
And while they were on the Aurora Borealis, a giant portal, or sometimes called a wormhole, opened. They were sucked right in and drawn up to a land that was incredibly beautiful, greenery and streams. And what else did they see?
I think they landed on the Pleiades. And the Pleiades are a very wonderful place because that's where I call home. And they don't wear shoes there. Nobody else has been to the Pleiades?
I think we want to. It sounds beautiful.
Well, in the Pleiades, they figured out they still had all these presents. They didn't know what to do with them, so they figured out, well, we'll go into a wormhole and try to have a big explosion, then explode out the whole cart of presents and direct them right to the kids' home, into each chimney on Earth.
Well, it sounds like somebody had a very Merry Christmas. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming up with that crazy story. That was a good story. I really, I like the wormhole. That reminds me of a true story that I want to tell you about a wormhole. Okay, this is a real true story. So probably most of you know that my mother lived here with us, or we lived here with her, whichever way you want to say it, for many years before she died. And she had some dementia. And so she would see things that I often couldn't see. And so one day she wanted to go see my brother who lived in Michigan, and she was worried that he was in trouble and that we needed to go there. And so, and she was not able to walk or anything like that. So I was explaining to her why we couldn't go to see my brother. And so I went through this whole thing. Well, it would be so hard. First, we'd have to get all dressed and we have to get over to the stairs and go down the stairs and get in the car, then get out of the car and go in the airport, and then get in a wheelchair and get on the airplane and then get off of that airplane on another airplane. And this was just going to take all day. And it would just, you know, it would be a terrible big job to go to see my brother. And she went, well, I know a better way. She said, we could just go through the crack. So I think she knew something I didn't know. But we didn't go through the crack that night. At least I didn't. I'm not sure about her. Maybe she did. Okay, well, does anybody else have a game or activity that you'd like to introduce us to?
Guys, I have to go and get something for us to eat. So I'm going to say thank you so much and bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, Anne.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you.
So I want to show everybody something.
Okay.
So this is called True Earth. And inside this little package is a little thing that you tear in half, and then you put this in your laundry. And so in this box is 32 loads of laundry. And so the packaging is really small. The footprint on the earth is really small. And I didn't want to recommend it until I used it. And it works really well. So in a front loader, you would put it in the little drawer that comes out. You would just put it where you would normally put your dishwashing soap. And in a top loader, you would just put it in with your clothes when you started the wash. But I wanted to just tell you that I'm really happy with this. I'm getting it for $12.95 every other month. It's 32 wash. For 2 people, that's probably just as well. And I have it on subscription, so I get it a little bit cheaper because it's on a subscription thing. But you can go on their website. It's called True Earth, TRUEARTH, and take a look at it. They have different kinds. This one actually has a little scent to it, but they have some that don't have a scent to it. So you might want to check it out.
So it's soap, basically?
It's laundry soap.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Peggy, I so appreciate that. Having those big jugs, I just can't stand that. You
don't have to measure. You don't have to, I usually get the laundry soap that's from 7th generation or something. It's in a big thing.
Sure.
And it's heavy. It's, so anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. I really do like it.
I have sheets, and I also have another product, same thing. It's a laundry detergent called Sheets, SHEETS. Same exact thing. I've used both of them. They seem comparable, and I think they're fairly comparable in price too, because I was using True Earth, whatever you said there, and then my daughter said that, oh, well, why don't you try this, the one she's using, Sheets? And I think it's lovely that they have an alternative like that.
Yeah, me too. So anyway, check it out. You might like it.
On that note, so you can get these on not Amazon, on Amazon, and get them through Subscribe and Save and get a little savings.
How much is it through Amazon?
Sheets is $14.30 and the other one was $14.41. I believe.
Okay.
But also I, on this note, let me just grab them right here, and show you something.
So I went through the website and for their company, and it's $12.95 every other month for a subscription.
Do you
And
have shipping costs on that, Peggy?
shipping is free.
Good, great.
And it's a Canadian company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have Prime on, you don't have to pay for any shipping. I forgot I didn't hear what she said about shipping. I'm sorry, you don't have to pay shipping.
No cost. No
Okay.
cost.
So the co-op started using, they finally got the compostable bags, and they do feel real weird, and I thought it was kind of weird at first. But anyway, I actually have trash bags. This is like 29-gallon size trash bags, and it's compostable. And so I got these on Amazon. This is called UNNI, 100% compostable. And so they work very well. So here, I put the trash out and it freezes, which is nice. But somebody has commented, and it is true, that if you're like juicing a lot and you put that in there, then it starts to compost. Anyway, you didn't hear me say that, Delisa, because it's because she never wastes a thing. But I have the celery pith, and haven't gotten to all the places I need to be as far as
Hey, Mary,
so anyway.
We're not judging you.
Okay, so I know,
No judgment.
I know if I used any salt, or if I made something that had a little maple sugar flavoring, I'm afraid to tell Delisa. But anyway,
she's not the food police.
So these work very well. But I had one incident where it started to break down, and probably because I had it too full. So you have to take them out, and they don't it's very easy. You can just twist time and all that, but they don't have like handles or pull drawstring. But my God, they break down, and you don't have to worry about animals like getting their necks caught in and choking and like regular plastic. So this is like a lot of them seem to be compostable, but then when you read about them, they're not actually the greatest product. So this one actually is a true compostable one that I haven't read any negative feedback about it, other than that food waste to break down, like if it gets hot in there or something,
what material is it made out of?
Good question. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know, because I know it was the same as the co-op smaller bags for fruits and vegetables, when I get the grocery pickup. So I can't seem to find it, but so I'm sorry, I can't really find it on here.
Can you tell us the name of the product again?
UNNI.
Okay, Uni.
Yeah, uni bags.
Okay.
But if you just search for compostable trash bags, and it says 13-gallon. What did I say? 29. 29 is like huge lawn trash bags, but it's 13-gallon, which is like a medium size. So this is among the first ones I'm seeing like this. It's very soft material, and it's kind of stretchy, and it is really weird to get used to it if you're not used to using it. But so I've started to reuse the smaller bags that the fruits and vegetables come in from the co-op, over my it's just something that I'm going to put in the refrigerator. And so, you know, I started really getting used to it. And so I'm spending a few dollars more, but I think that these prices are going to go down. It's not that expensive. It is a little bit more than regular plastic. And so what I also did was to line the trash container with, I still had a few remaining regular plastic. So I put that in as a liner just in case it breaks, then, you know, but you know, you wouldn't want to overfill it, or you might even try separating the trash. But you know, it's worth it to pay just a few dollars more and to really start changing things around for this earth. So very good suggestions here. I'm really glad I came to find out about the laundry detergent and people who are using it. So can I ask you how you use those? Do you stick them in with the dirty clothes, or do you put them in where the water goes?
You're
For
muted,
those,
Peggy.
for the laundry detergent that's the sheets?
Okay. So if you have a front loader, or if you have a top loader, you just load your clothes in there, and then you put this in the, you put one of these in with your clothes. If you have a, let's see, top loader, you put it in with your clothes. Front loader, you just put it in your little drawer, or, you know, where you put your soap, you just put it in there. And then it's, you know, you don't think about it anymore. I use vinegar for fabric softener. So I put my little sheet in there, and then I put my fabric softener in my fabric softener side. And sometimes I put baking soda in my laundry for a whitener. It can be a whitener for whites, or it can be a whitener for colors. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah, I use baking soda and vinegar, but what I recently found out, if you mix the two, then it's, you know how it has that kind of volcano bubbles.
Volcano.
But the main thing is, though, it reduces the effectiveness of either. And I did not understand that until very recently. And I've been using both of those this year during the pandemic in lieu of other products like the enzyme odor remover, you know. So yeah, so you
I put the baking soda in, like I load the clothes in, I put the baking soda on top of the clothes. And then in the little drawer, I put the sheet, the fabric sheet, the laundry sheet that from this company. And then on the fabric softener side, I just put some vinegar. So the baking soda and the vinegar don't touch each other.
Yeah, that's good. For the baking soda, I just mix it with water and put it in with the clothes. But that's a good idea. So I used to put vinegar in. I don't have this dog anymore, but so I had a, yeah. Anyway, so I don't have to do the wash the pet pads the way I used to since I've been teleworking, and this one dog in particular. So, but I used to put the vinegar in the washer, and it peeled the paint, like in the drawer and all that, and peeled, you know, I literally would go through washing machines.
Oh, no.
So that's why I don't do it that way anymore. And I put it in the stainless steel drum part. But, you know, I mean, maybe you have a different situation.
Yeah, I know vinegar can be pretty strong, and vinegar, and you know, I think it's a great substance, but you know, I wouldn't want to have my washer suffering from it. How much vinegar do you use, Peggy?
Oh, probably 1/4 of a cup.
Okay.
Great.
So on that note, okay, so so this is how the Fairbanks girls clean their tubs here. So, you know, when I when the pandemic arrived this year, so I've been using just a dish soap, and also maybe I'll use some baking soda sometimes, and with this, and it's actually very, very helpful for cleaning sinks. And, yeah.
Well, I'd like to see that in the magic box, and we try to guess that thing.
It would be fun to do an entire program on all the incredible little gadgets that we find extremely helpful that are very earth friendly. And it could be food products maybe, or that cool little brush you just showed us. But those laundry detergent strips, I just think they're the greatest invention ever.
Me too.
Very
Me too.
Do you ever try to put 2 in there if you have something extra dirty, or do you put something else with it?
My directions said if it was a very dirty load, you could put 2, but I just for the 2 of us, I rarely have a load that dirty, maybe in the summer.
Very interesting tonight.
Well, Mary, you're from Fairbanks?
Yeah.
Okay, and you took my co-op. I was wondering if there's any co-op in the valley for food or anything.
I'm not aware of one.
Okay.
What kind of co-ops?
Like a food buying co-op.
Well, there's Azure Farm is here, or Azure Standard is here in the valley. You can order through them.
Okay.
Have you ever ordered through Azure Standard?
No.
Go online and take a look at it. It's just AZURE and then the word standard.
Okay.
And there's a, I don't know if are you in Palmer or Wasilla?
Wasilla.
Yeah, so there's a gal that is the host, so you can order and get it delivered here. And we go to the, the little parking lot across from the hospital where people park to go to work.
Yeah.
So they have, they come there and we just drive there and pick it up.
Okay.
But they have some pretty good products.
Okay.
So
but you have to really be careful though, because sometimes you can get things cheaper here. Sometimes I like cashews. I can get them cheaper at Costco than I can buying them from there.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a list of the things that I buy. And so I went to Costco and looked at the pricing, and then, then I went to Natural Pantry and looked at the pricing, and then I determined, is it really a better buy for me to get it at Azure Standard? And sometimes it's overwhelmingly yes, and sometimes it's no. So you have to kind of really do a little homework. You're going to pay shipping here, and it's the one that I'm in is about 35 cents a pound.
So the Azure Standard, the location of this business is in Oregon. So you need to order online, and then they ship it to Alaska, and they have various places they can deliver. So people who live in Anchorage, there's drop-offs that you can get it from a place in Anchorage. If you live in the valley, there's places in the valley.
Okay.
But one thing that's nice is they have a lot of organic foods, and that are, like all the beans and grains and all the different kinds of things that might be a little harder to find even at like Fred Meyer. We get our produce at Fred Meyer, and a lot of it is, mostly organic, but when it comes to various kinds of whole grains and beans, to get organic is not that easy. But so they have good prices for those things at Azure. And so if you go to their AZURE STANDARD AzureStandard.com, you can look at their prices, and you don't have to order a huge amount. Sometimes people are afraid that, I'd have to get 50 pounds of beans or something, but you can buy, 1 pound or 5 pounds, or, they have all different sizes. And of course it is more economical if you get the larger size, but you don't have to get large sizes. So it's a good program, and there are different places that, you know, are close to wherever you might happen to live, where you could get it dropped off there.
Yeah, yeah, because some things it's hard to find in the valley. Like, I was trying to look for millet, and I don't think I've seen it for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, I had trouble finding tofu economically, and so I order it from Amazon. You know, so I order 2 cases at a time.
You're talking about the silken.
Yeah, the silken tofu, not the Chinese type, but the silken.
Right. Mary, you're muted.
I'm sorry, did you say is it organic on Amazon?
The tofu?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get some. I don't usually get the organic. I get the GMO free, you know, GMO, non-GMO. Yeah, non-GMO. Sometimes when I'm ordering it, it'll say won't ship to Alaska. So I wait a day or so and then I order it again and it automatically ships to Alaska. So I don't know what the deal is with them, but I've been getting it from Amazon for quite a while.
So during the pandemic, I just wanted to pass this on. It may not be the same for Anchorage, but so sometimes I've had a little bit of trouble getting the dish soap, and I've never been able to get 7th generation disinfecting spray with Thymol or thymol, you know, with thyme in it. You just can't get it. You can go in the store and get it, but I haven't been anywhere since March. So basically I tried one of these products. And so what's in here really is, after it was empty, I put vinegar in here. And I put a little bit of Dr. Bronner's, but I also put in, for the holiday season, fir essential oil that I happen to have. And so I'll just spray this on the tub or sinks and let it sit for a while and, you know, use my brush. And so here's something else that's nice. I'm just trying this. It's Sapadilla. It has essential oils in it. And it's only 16 ounces, but it's, you know how everything is crept up in price for dish soap, you know, if you can get it. So anyway, just passing that on. This one is no fake fragrance or color, plant-based, biodegradable, and earth-friendly. Lovely soap, rosemary and peppermint. And and so one last thing to pass on, and I'll be quiet after that. But a friend actually sent me, so I use a diffuser with essential oils for sinus issues. It's very dry here. But evidently somebody was using, and I've done it, put tea tree oil in the diffuser. So tea tree oil and supposedly cloves, oregano, and there's quite a few essential oils. As you know, pets have a different reaction to fragrances and things, but I guess the tea tree oil in particular can be toxic to the animal. And so, you know, like it can even, you know, destroy their liver and things like this. So just mentioning to people to be careful, because I am showing you about essential oils and so forth, but not all of them are agreeable with pets. And so this is kind of a new thing that the veterinarians are seeing, apparently. I've only seen it one time. Someone mentioned it in social media and someone sent it to me, but the diffusers with tea tree oil, and, you know, you could look up and see what other essential oils may be harmful to pets. And some of them may be under question. Like, I'm not sure particularly about oregano and cloves, but of course, to use things in moderation around animals. No tea tree. Okay, I'm done now.
Thank you, Mary.
I wanted to let you know that at our next get together, the end of January, that we have a woman named Kristen Wetzel who's going to be here talking. She's got a blog. I think it's called The Love of Yoga. I should know that. But anyway, she is an expert in yoga, and not just the postures of yoga, but the whole philosophy of it. And so she is going to be talking to us. She's going to present a program about yoga. And so anyway, hope you can make it. I don't know the date, but it's the last Saturday of January. So, and of course, I'll be sending out emails about that. So does anybody else have any show and tell or anything? Okay, well, this has been very fun and informative, and now everybody knows how to wash their clothes and
Tell
whatever.
crazy stories.
Tell crazy stories.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for coming. I know this is getting long, but you know, we need to just keep on staying in touch with each other, because it's, you know, no reason to not be in touch just because we can't get together physically. So, all right.
Bye.
So good to see everybody's faces. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Don't you have to stop